Welcome to the therapy table. I am still your host, Dachi Solange. On today's session, we have as topic the difference or between sex and communication, which one holds a better part in fixing a relationship. We still have as our guest speakers Mrs. Lodwell and Mr. Fuchi Gibet. Welcome to the therapy table.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, Ma'am Tachi.
Okay, today we're going to start with the lady of the house. So, Madam Noel, between communication and sex, which one do you think fixes a relationship?
From my own point of view, communication plays a greater chance in fixing a relationship. While sex, it is an important aspect in intimacy and connection. Communication helps in understanding expectations, desires from what they need from the relationship.
Wow, Madam Noel, thank you for that. That was really good. So, the only man in the house, what do you think? I know you have a lot to pour out. So, give us your own opinion on this topic.
Communication is good in every relationship. Communication is sharing your feelings, your thoughts, your fears, your hopes with your partner. Communication can also be physical. That is, imagine a gentle place of hand on your partner's back. It speaks volumes. When we talk about communication here, is just not just talking. You can be talking with your partner, but it's not fixing the thing. So here I'm trying to say that communication works better in relationship. And it is not just any kind of communication, because we know that we have passive communication, we have aggressive communication, we have passive aggressive communication, and we have assertive communication. It is this assertive communication that works well in relationship. Now, assertive communication is you make your point direct and clear to your partner without looking down on the partner. You make your partner feel her place or his place in the relationship. So that is what works in a relationship as far as communication is concerned. But sex cannot be done without communication. So what works better is communication. Sex is only a spice that comes to add to communication. Thank you very much.
To chip in something, communication prevents resentment. If both partners can discuss on what the problem is, it is going to go a very long way in resolving their misunderstanding in the relationship.
I am definitely having a good time in the studio, and I hope that you guys out there are also having a good time. So, I would like to know, how can I communicate my sexual desires to my partner without feeling vulnerable?
Like I said earlier, communication does everything. If I want to pass that message to my spouse, suppose that I'm out there, I'm at work, and I have to come back and I do that. Now I'll start calling her and saying some nice things, some sweet things to her, or sending messages to her. By the time I come home, she already knows that this is what's going to happen. So those are some kind of things that, some of the ways that I can communicate without just feeling uncomfortable. Thank you very much.
Ladies, that thing na small thing na that one na small thing actually. What you are supposed to do as a lady, when your husband is at work, you are supposed to send your husband lovely and sweet messages, telling him the kind of food to prepare or his favorite meal. Tell him that when he comes back home, he is going to eat food and still chop again for another chop. Tell him how anxious you are waiting for him in the house, how una go play that final match today, anyhow he wants it, you are going to give it to him.
Apart from what Mr. Fuchi Gilbert said on communication and text messages and what Ms. Lodwell said, wait, let me put my book down first. You see, ladies, I don't know how you want to spice up this relationship. What you wear, what a man sees is what carries him away. Dress up well. Stop putting on CPDM t-shirts and tying wrapper. Stop this issue of kaba. Be sexy. Put on good lingerie. See, wear that perfume that when he comes from afar, he will smell you and yearn for you. In fact, like Nkem will always say, babe, get out and put that wrapper away. Wear that thing that it should be visible. This thing is his food. Expose it to him. Okay, now you're hiding his food. Who do you want to show it to? Give him. Just give him. Communication is important, but sex too plays a greater role. It must not be in the bedroom. Take it to the kitchen. Take it to the couch, as long as you're not spoiling the kids. If you want to have a good weekend, take the kids to their grandparents. Have sex. This thing will not buy him. Have sex. Give it to him hot, hot. Okay, I would like to find out what are some common misconceptions about sexual communication.
Most lady thinks that it is only a man that is supposed to ask for sex in a relationship, not knowing that even us the ladies, we are supposed to ask for sex in a relationship. There are some gestures in which we are supposed to do, so that our man will know that actually we are in the mood, especially when, for us ladies, especially when we are in our ovulation period. There are some things, or there are some gestures in which we are supposed to do that is going to signal the man that no, my spouse or my girlfriend or my wife is in need of it. If you don't ask him this thing during this period, how do you expect him to know what you actually want or not?
We men, we tend to think that women are supposed to be stiff when it comes to sex. So when a woman is dynamic, we tend to feel that no, maybe this woman has learned this from somewhere. Maybe she's cheating on us, and so it brings problems in a marriage or in a relationship when the woman is dynamic.
From what we can get from our guest speakers, we can see that both parties have as responsibility to make advances as far as sexual intercourse is concerned. But mind you, we are talking about married people. Married people, single, stay off. It's a sin against God. So stay off sex if you're not married. So, if communication is the engine that powers the relationship, intimacy is the oil that lubricates it. A quote from Mrs. Asanji Yvette. Dear viewers, please don't forget to give us your own honest opinion on each of these questions in the comment sections. I'll be there to answer your questions and learn from you too. Don't forget to like, you share, you comment, and refer us to others if you find this video helpful. Follow us on our social media handles. We have Facebook, Councilor Ntachi Solange. Let's go to TikTok, Home of Solace, and down here on YouTube, The Therapy Table. Stay tuned for other editions. Thank you.